Okay. How pissed are you at Kiefer? Like, are you to the point where you just will not work with him?
He told me that he wouldn't work with me.
But I've been doing some talking.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a conversation with Breydon tonight about some stuff. He said there's things that are not lining up with his conversations. After telling him that if he goes with those three, he's not. Like,
No.
they're going to cut him.
Of course they
Like,
are.
wake up.
Yeah.
I've been telling him that you've been loyal to him from since it all started.
Yeah.
He thinks he can pull Breydon in. He's going to have another conversation. He said he has a deeper conversation with Breydon each night. And he's actually debating a 3 versus 3 right now.
Oh, he should.
Exactly. So,
I'm going to miss you.
don't get sad on me.
You're the only thing in this house that makes sense. You are. You're the only thing that makes sense. Well, that's good. He should consider it.
So I'm gonna have
and even when I sat with him on the couches, I was like, look, like obviously,
and
like
I think your conversation got him thinking a bit.
Yeah.
So then I had a conversation with him on the couch. I said, listen, man, that down in the kitchen right now, that's your final 4 if you don't fucking make a move.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He's going to have another conversation with Breydon tonight. I'll have another conversation with him in the morning.
Yeah.
He's thinking that he's going to give Breydon some sort of, I guess, code word or something that if Breydon comes to talk to you, I don't know what I got to get what he's. I think he's afraid to come have a conversation with you. He's trying to figure out if you're going to be.
No, if he just.
So I'll have another conversation with him
Keith,
in the morning.
you jump, I jump. I told him that. I told him, like, I'm obviously, like, choked that you're leaving because you're my closest friend in the house. But I'm like, I was still stoked that you're staying until I found out that you swore on some really serious shit.
Yeah. And he asked me just then out. He said, because he's, this whole swearing thing. He said, do you think, he said, if I went back on what I said, he said, what effect will that have in the jury? And I said,
no, the jury wants them gone.
The jury's going to look at what you did as a move.
Yeah. I don't know. He's going to have to make the choice. I told him sitting on the couches, like, Kiefer, I would have gone to, like, I'd go to war with you. I would do it.
Yep.
And I fully said to him, like, you're forcing my hand. Now, like, I have to go after you. That's never the move I've wanted to make.
And I told him that. I said, listen, I said, what they're telling Tera in conversations or what they're telling Breydon in conversations is that they want Tera to go Kiefer and Breydon, and they want Breydon to go Tera and Kiefer.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to fucking happen?
Yeah.
I said, that's the way they play.
And I full out asked him, I was like, you swore on some stuff and you made your finals. Did they promise you anything in return? Because this is what they do to people.
So he's not set in stone.
Good, he shouldn't be.
Right now he's not set in stone. So I'll have more combos with him tomorrow morning. Just to see how his combos with Breydon went. But
I think
as long as you're not.
I think that Breydon would be down. Although the only thing is I tried to quickly talk with Breydon because it's hard to like not be seen. And I was like, look, like we're in trouble. Like this is.
And I even told him. I said,
I'm like, this isn't looking good for us. And I was like, we got to know this. I asked him if he wanted to study today. He's like, yeah, we'll do a little later. And then he hasn't left their side.
Yeah.
He asked me a question about something right in front of die.
Yeah. I also told. I mean, I'm on my way out the door, so it doesn't matter what I fucking say anyways now. I also told him that Beth was all about this being a girls' game, and that the guys need to be taken out.
Yeah.
And that at some point in time, she wanted us to take a shot type thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's adding all this shit up into his head.
Yeah.
Whatever conversations he's had with people. I mean, he said things are not adding up.
No, they never have been.
No. So don't close the door on Keith yet.
I'm not closing it. I think I had to show him that I was pissed.
Yeah. No, and I get that. But at this point, if you, Keith, and Breydon can band together, and if one of you gets...
Then I think that's the only way we have a fighting chance.
And I think he's starting to realize that.
And honestly, I'd fucking sit next to Keith. Even if he got 100, I would leave with 20K and stand next to Kiefer. I would rather take 20K standing next to him than any of those fucking assholes.
I'm gonna miss your sarcasm.
For
you know that,
real,
right?
though. I don't see how I win 100K in this. Unless I make some big freaking moves and I get Jedson out.
Yeah.
But I can't do it without votes. And if I don't have Kiefer's vote,
Yeah.
I don't stand a chance. And I would rather stand beside Kiefer and take 20 G's and have him win, but have him go out winning with respect and fighting back. 20K gives me the summer with my daughter. Perfect.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll see what he says about Breydon tonight. I'll chat with him again tomorrow morning. So I obviously don't need long to get ready, so while you guys are fucking getting ready, I
And
can...
I'm not going to be like salty the whole time. I was just disappointed in him. Say what you have to say to stay in the game. You came here to fight. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, lie to them.
Well, exactly.
Just lie to them.
Yeah.
Tell them whatever it is that they want to hear. Because I don't. I told Keith that. I'm like, I'm actually probably in a better position than you. They would take me over him.
Yep.
And I said to him, I don't want to be taken by them. That's not the game I want to play.
No.
But I understand, like, his position. Like, I just feel like Canada is waiting for someone to stand up to them. And I think Breydon would do it.
Kiefer thinks that Breydon will do it too.
I don't know if he would stand up next to, like, Ty, but he would go after Beth and Jedson. I think he would.
And
I've already told Breydon.
Kiefer even said in the bathroom, he said, I don't understand. He said, why? He said, they're voting to keep me. He said, I don't see Ty's endgame in this. So things are, listen, they're not taking him. It's the trio and that's it. So if he's looking at it thinking to himself, why in the fuck are they keeping me? Like voting me out and keeping him. He's thinking that.
Yes, because they know that I'm probably the only one that would say their name, and that if I had your vote and if I had Breydon's, they're screwed. That's why you're going. And that's like, I don't know for sure if I could win a comp, but I'm taking a shot at the trio. I don't want to take a shot at Kiefer. It's a waste.
Yep.
And Kiefer's acting like he's got to win everything. And I'm like, I don't know, Breydon's been looking strong. I'm not as weak as people think. Like, yeah, was there a couple comps that I bombed because they weren't good for me?
Yeah.
That's not all of the comps.
No.
We're actually pretty well-rounded. Well, I'm glad you talked to him. I won't be like a bitch to him with like whatever he decides. I'm just really freaking frustrated. Like it's like watching your best friend get beat up by her boyfriend over and over and over again. Just keeps going back.
I know.
It's like, just leave the loser. We can find you better things.
Well, we'll see what happens.
And I would fight with him. I wouldn't turn my back on him. I wouldn't act scared of them. I would fight with him. And I've already made it very clear to Breydon that, like, your name is not coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's not. Bottom line, it's not. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't even really fucking talk game with Breydon, but it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I hope you get the HOH, and I hope you three can band together and get this. You only need the 2 votes, and you'd have them.
Yeah.
Kiefer just needs to turn his back on it. And just let's play. This is the only way he's going to get to the end. They're not going to take him. No matter what they fucking say.
I don't even think they're telling him that they're going to take him. I think they're being like, oh, yeah, we'll save you this week. Every way they talk is so annoying. You want to go deep? You want to go deep? It's like, no, man, I want to get your fucking ass out.
Get out of here. Oh, fuck.
And I hope that Keith was listening to some of the advice from the people watching, because they've got to be seeing it.
You know they are.
They've got to be seeing it. So many people said, like, okay,
enough with enough. Let's take a fucking shot here.
yeah, like, daycare is done.
Yeah.
What was Rose thing? Stir the pot.
Stir the pot, yeah.
Who said take big shots?
Essentially, most of them did in...
I know, I thought somebody said it, and I'm like, that's another thing, Kiefer. I don't want to be fighting with you right now. We need to be fucking studying.
Exactly, that's what I was just going to say. Like, that's why I need...
Like, we need to be studying together. I can't, like... Why are we pulling this bullshit where we each think we have to, like, win individually alone everything? No. You should just tell him to get his ass back in here.
Do you want me to go get him?
Yeah, just, like, I'm not gonna be a